Hello and welcome back to some more Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony, where last time we investigated the death of either Kokichi or Kaito, but I'm almost 100% positive it's going to end up being Kokichi who died where Kaito killed him, even though Maki thinks she killed him, and Kaito's probably going to try to convince everyone that Maki did kill them, which doesn't actually really fall in line with his character, but I guess we'll find out. We'll wait and see. The important thing is that this is the penultimate trial of Danganronpa, period. There's only one more trial after this, and then we are out of this goddamn series until December. But for now, we're almost to the end, just a little bit more to go, and then we're out of this mess forever. So, as a quick review, we're gonna see if we can buy any skills. Oh wait, first we need to see what Maki's skill does. Where's her skill? Financing. Oh, we don't even have enough slots for this. Increase the amount of mana coins well, that's useless anyway because we didn't. We don't have any more use for mana coins now that we're out of free time events to do. So, anyway, yeah. So the only thing that we really need to see is if there's anything for Psych Taxi, because while Psych Taxi isn't exactly super hard, you know, we could make it easier, I guess. Increase the amount of letter cubes. That could be good. Don't need that. It's mind. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, so let's just because we have the points to do so, let's go ahead and buy the this one just to make Psych Taxi go by a little bit quicker. We don't need it, but we have the points to be able to get it, so we may as well put it on there. And there we go. Just as a gentle reminder, we are playing on the max difficulty with logic and action. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. No. Oh my god, I know how it works. I can't skip this.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that. We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live. And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Wow! An actual talking robot! I've never seen one of those before.
Seriously?
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Unique circumstances?
Because for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown.
Well, on paper, but we can still form a pretty solid idea of who it is.
Circumstances. I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous. After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue. It's all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving.
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
What's there to even talk about? The Blacken is the mastermind, Kokichi.
The fact that you even say that means there's still apparently a lot to talk about.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of too.
It's too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
And what if I told you I had proof that or at least very strong evidence that Kaito is still alive?
But we need to be absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim, the other person will never show themselves, right?
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a pain.
You're gonna eat those words in about 2 hours. Or however long this takes. Everyone thinks the Kaito is the victim, but I have my doubts. There's a chance Kaito is still alive. If we keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth. Alright, well, let's see what options we have to work with here, and then based on that, I'll see what I need to present. File, press, close. That's what I would have said if I didn't have multiple choice options, but now that I do have multiple choice, I would say, absolutely, the clothes demonstrably prove, or not prove, but heavily suggest that Kokichi is the one who died, because the clothes would have had to be swapped.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it.
There is evidence for it. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I cannot wait. I cannot wait I cannot wait to be free of Danganronpa trials forever. I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy when it's all said and done. Mash, 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 shoot. There we go.
That's wrong! I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Nyeh.
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve. That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press.
Yeah, that only helps my point. My point is that the clothes were put in the clothes were drowned in the toilet because they needed to get the clothes off Kokichi's body so we could drape Kaito's clothes around them. This only implicates the fact that Kokichi died.
As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
What? So you think Kokichi just took his clothes off for the lulz? That doesn't make any sense. The only reason that makes sense is if Kaito took Kokichi's clothes off and put them in the toilet, which doesn't make sense because we would have had a lesser chance of finding them if you just let them get crushed by the hydraulic press, but whatever. And then draped Kaito's clothes around the body to make it look like Kaito died. This is very, very simple, Maki.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence things.
Damn, that's embarrassing because I just kind of refuted it. Ever since she found the body in the hangar, Maki insisted that's Kaito. Why is that? I thought we had an understanding. Because she tried to save him with the antidote, but failed, I guess. Wait. No. That doesn't make... Wait, that doesn't track, because if Kaito drank the if Kaito drank the antidote, then she would think that he did... That doesn't... Wait a second. Someone's okay, so my logic was Maki's convinced she did it because she shot Kaito with the arrow and thus felt guilty for it, but then I realized, wait, that doesn't make sense because if she gave him the antidote, she would have known. But then, okay. Because, so that would explain it, because if Kokichi drank the antidote, then that would force Kaito's hand to put him under the hydraulic press. So Kaito might actually be dead right now. Because that would make sense, because if he drank the antidote, then I would force Kaito to put him underneath the hydraulic press. Okay, that'll lead Maki to convince her to think that she failed to save Kaito. That's probably what that's why. Okay, so there's a reconciliation for my logic there. Either way, it seems Maki is hung up on Kaito's clothes. In that case, I need to demonstrate the flaw of relying on that evidence. If I do that, I think she'll realize there's a chance that Kaito's still alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
What about them?
Something peculiar about those clothes. Well, I mean, the only peculiar thing would be the sleeve itself.
That's it! Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press? If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty. There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well. So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Oh, great. I would love to see how you try to refute this one.
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you.
Oh, Joy, what do you got?
If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Maki. Okay, what do you got now? Lay it on me. What do we need? We're probably gonna need his coat to prove this, because we're talking about the coat. Ah, whoa!
Rather telling. It couldn't have been anyone else. But Kaito. If you can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
I don't recall you looking at all. So, I wouldn't be talking right now.
What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner.
Ah.
He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
He never put his right arm through, but he did put his left arm through. And the left arm is the one that got shot, and the left sleeve is the one that was dangling outside of the press. So that doesn't really hold. That logic doesn't really apply here.
But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally. And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press. Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's oddly strange, isn't it?
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
But
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
no, don't open the. I love when it takes 10,000 years to open the stupid UI. I love it. I love it. Great game optimization.
I have to defeat Kokichi.
I'm sorry that I'm using logic to prove that you're wrong, but I mean, if you can't handle it, that's not my fault. Like, what's really going on? Seems like you made up your mind. Kaito's definitely did. Yeah, because she tried to use the antidote and Kokichi probably drank it. Why would you do that?
Like Maki said, though, Kaito's gotta be the victim.
Why? Tell me why.
Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead. The killing game would be over.
Oh, the fact that those words are coming out of your mouth is quite hysterical.
Yeah, that's true.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
You obviously don't.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now. Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
What?
An exisal?
What?
What? Why is an exisal here?
Haha, whoops, my bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
What is this?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off. That's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Oh, who could have called it?
Stupid! That was just a lie!
Oh, fuck off. No, I don't buy this even. No, I don't buy that even for a second. Nice try. I'm sorry, but there's no. Because, okay, if. Yeah, game, you think you're clever, game, but you're really not. Because if it was really Kokichi, then you would have just brought out Kokichi. You wouldn't have wasted time stuffing him into a stupid exisal suit. There is no benefit to putting him in an exisal suit unless you're trying to hide the fact that it's actually Kaito in there. However, now what you're going to try to tell me is you're going to try to convince me that Kaito would be able to pull off an impersonation of Kokichi. And if you're going to try to tell me that, then you can fuck right off with that shit. Because there's no goddamn way. Unless he's the ultimate actor, or, dare I say it, the ultimate imposter, then there's absolutely no goddamn way he'd be able to impersonate Kokichi. No, I call bullshit. No way. Absolutely no way.
Live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
No.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
Does nobody find it even a little bit suspicious that he's dressed up in an exisal suit?
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Cracker Jack.
Seriously, how old are you?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself.
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself.
What? Oh, come on the hell on. That's such garbage. There'd be no reason to because we would just vote for you and execute you. Really? Really? You people believe this? You buy this? Really? Really? You don't see any problems here? I swear to God. Okay. Okay. So you're worried about Maki killing you. That's bullshit because what we would do is just vote for you anyway. And then you'd be executed. This changes nothing. What are you talking about?
How you guys must feel.
The only reason you'd ever have to be in that suit is if you're trying to convince you're someone that you're not.
That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
Oh joy.
Evidence?
Ta-da! The the video camera. It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, the moment the victim died.
What did you say?
Alrighty then. Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma. Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
Roger that!
Monokuma grabbed the camera from the exit, hooked it up to the courtroom's monitor, and played the tape for us. Yeah, so there was no line of blood leading up. Yeah, that was staged. That was absolutely staged. That was 100% staged. There was no line of blood leading up to the thing. We had the trace of blood leading the path of blood leading up to the hydraulic press. That wasn't in the video. That was absolutely staged. That was 100% staged.
Huh? Kaito?
Also, all you need to do to prove to us that you're actually Kokichi, which you're obviously not, is just open the hatch of your little exisol for 1 second to prove that you're Kokichi, and then shut it again, because Maki can't kill you in that amount of time. But you won't do that, because you know that if you do that, it'll prove that you're actually Kaito. But no one in this room, as per usual, is smart enough to figure that out.
This is terrible. Why would... I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed.
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way.
Lies.
This video camera only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming.
You don't need to. That's all you need. Okay, let me run you through basic scenario here, okay? Kokichi lies down, right? Press the play button, okay? And then, press the record button, alright? Then, as Kibo proved earlier, that you can roll out of the way in time to not get crushed by it, okay? So, roll out of the way, but stop the recording before it comes crushing down, and then you win. In fact, you know what? I think they were in on it together. Alright, you know what? Prediction, calling it now. Kokichi faked drinking the antidote. Kokichi faked drinking the antidote to convince Maki that she killed Kaito for the sake of this trial. Then, so then that leads to Kokichi saying, hey, Kaito, I saved your life, so here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna work with me to make the killing game interesting again. And then they stage the setup at the hydraulic press where Kaito lies on the hydraulic press, rolls out of the way just before it crushes him, and Kokichi stops the recording right before the instant that Kaito is no longer in frame, and then makes it look like he died from the hydraulic press. How am I doing so far?
And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it.
You wouldn't need to.
Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the academy.
It wouldn't need to be.
See, if it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible. Which means this footage is 100%.
I can believe that it's real, but it doesn't prove what you're saying it proves.
The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
If you're so sure of that, then just tell him to lift up the visor. How are you people falling for this? How are you people possibly falling for this? No, of course it wasn't him. Obviously it wasn't him.
I can't believe he died such a horrible death.
He didn't. He's in that exegol suit right now.
He died with his guts and his brain splattered all over that machine.
Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel well.
Probably because I used my magic to transfer all my bark over to you.
Oh my god.
I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Yeah, you think she's joking. Why was Kaito killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaito. He had just told us all that Excuse me, he was the mastermind, but the killing game was over. So what would he gain by killing Kaito?
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this exasol.
No, I don't believe that, even for a split second.
Yes. With that, we can definitively
No.
say you.
Huh? What?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene. As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit. Jeez, I totally dug my own grave. Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exasol after I killed Kaito.
I'm sorry, there's no goddamn way Kaito could ever possibly, pull off this impersonation. There's no goddamn way.
Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown. To jazz up this trial, I took that footage for proof so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
Oh, man. I dug my own grave again.
Oh my god.
I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up.
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided?
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
I wish it would be this short, but no.
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer.
No, you didn't. He's obviously not. Maki, I know you're smarter than this. You're not this stupid.
You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules.
Then you might want to take it up with Tsumigi.
That would desecrate the killing game Junko Enoshima created. Your beloved Junko Enoshima.
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes.
No, hold on a second. This isn't right. The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends? That's not how this goes. That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
What if the mastermind got tired of it? The remnants of despair were like,
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video. There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for the situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Well, you're right about that part. I don't know why Kaito agreed to the plan, because even Kaito still wouldn't, even if Kokichi saved his life with the antidote, there's no way Kaito would have ever felt indebted to him after the way he's spoken about him. There's no way Kaito would have ever agreed to this.
Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit? Then are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
that's not possible.
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to
Shuichi is so distrusting, but it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit.
It's like, it's physically painful to my brain to play this game. Because every time he opens his mouth, I just want to die. And it's not even him. It's not even Kokichi. It's Kaito. Somehow doing a perfect impersonation of him. On which I call bullshit.
Yippers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again. The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting, too.
Are you serious?
What's the truth and what's a lie? I don't know anymore.
It's fine, because Kokichi is the culprit. He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds.
Oh my Jesus
The footage
Christ.
shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
The only option? Is that really true? Are we just going to leave it at that? Oh my good Lord Almighty. Okay.
There's no
So what do we need to do here?
Kokichi's the culprit. We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death.
Well,
Horrible video.
okay, what can I use?
Whoever committed that crime,
So this doesn't really matter because we could have just used they could have just used an EMP grenade to disable the safety function. But I'm guessing that's what they want me to present there. So, because that is technically without the knowledge of the functionality of the EMP grenade, this would be a contradiction. So I'm gonna do that and hope it works.
The safety function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with the press.
Safety function.
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions. The hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
So what we saw in that video, he was already dead by then?
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
No, I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose. It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and Exosol's remote control.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
Also, we don't have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the murder.
What?
There's a clue suggesting the victim was killed before being crushed. That'd be the bloodstain that was the swipe pattern. Yeah.
This is it! There was a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged. The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Bloodstains were also found inside the bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
If the bloodstain even was Kaito's.
What?
It probably wasn't. It was probably Kokichi's because he's the one who was shot in the back.
We only guess that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
We might not be able to examine the body, but we do have evidence to suggest the cause of death. Oh right, because there's a hole in his sleeve indicating the crossbow.
There! The small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
The small hole? No. There is no way that hole's got anything to do with the weapon. I'll hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse. Himiko, what's wrong?
That was a joke. Please
Why are
laugh.
you freaking out all of a sudden? I'm not freaking out.
Because she's the one who brought him the black case with the crossbow.
I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
No, it's not impossible. I can show you the weapon that left the small hole in Kaito's sleeve. That would be the crossbow.
This is it!
Should I present the arrow?
I believe the weapon was the crossbow
Okay, no, that works.
found in the bathroom.
Yeah.
A crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small. Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow? If so, that crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. So surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon. Seriously, Himiko, what's wrong?
She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
He's just playing with us.
Then let's show him that playtime is over. Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
Except for the time that they did in the Despair arc, but you know.
Hope? Despair?
Okay. So what do we need to prove here?
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
Well, I mean, that's not technically true because there's a giant window there. Thing is, oh my Jesus Christ, what the hell is this? Okay. Like, technically it's not true because there is a giant window that you could shoot thing through. But I don't think it was I don't think it was shot through the bathroom window. But if I need to present the possibility in order to progress through, then I'll happily do it. Come on, show me. Shoot it. Oh, for God's sake. Oh my God, of all the places it could have possibly shown up, it happened to show up right there. Because this game just hates me. Don't worry though, the feeling is mutual. I'll be so happy when I'm done with this forever. Okay. A little bit further to go. Shoot down here this time.
Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow. There was a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window. And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
What did you say?
But put plainly, that means... It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it? Is that what a detective does?
Huh?
No, a detective presents logic. My job here is to sift through the clues and present logical reasoning as to what we think would happen and explore possibilities.
Do detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends?
Okay, Maki, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial too.
No, I didn't.
Suspicious of your friends.
It literally has to be someone in this room.
What's wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of on edge. Of course I am. When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi. I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
I'm so goddamn sick of hearing the word despair.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial. So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right?
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Well, that's a lie. It's a blatant lie because we know you had to pass through the black case to Kaito through the window.
Neither did I.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
What? Are you after my small hole too?
See? Now that's definitely weird.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
Never knew about any crossbow.
Lies, lies, lies.
I'm not suspicious. There's no way you can consider me.
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Whoa, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Really? She's gonna come under suspicion again.
Yes, she did.
Really?
I definitely...
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar. Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
Wait! Don't say it's me. Maki's more suspicious than I am.
What?
That crossbow came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted.
Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious. Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm not gonna get scared.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit. I swear.
Mother of God.
Kokichi's the suspicious one. Maki too. They're both the culprits.
Why am I a suspect?
Oh no, 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 not again, not again, not again, no, Nord, Nord! Mass panic debate. Oh, great. Well, at least this shouldn't be too bad because we have the thing. Okay, what do we need? I'm guessing we're gonna need Kibo's account because he saw Himiko. Oh god, okay. Number one suspect went to the hangar. Why might I be considered the culprit? Across with the crime scene only for replenishing my magic. Explain the crossbow. What do you mean punishing your magic didn't come from me? Magic sound. Almost there. Could have gotten the Roosters Lab. No, you didn't go empty-handed. What? What? Ah! 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 It was right there! Did you hit the... This fucking game! I hate this. I hate this game. My cursor was over the damn thing. The word shot directly onto the other word, but it just told me to fuck off. Oh, that one worked. Oh, that one worked. It took the 11,000th letter for it to work, but it... I hate this game.
You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed, but that's a lie, isn't it?
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
But Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
No! That was probably Tsumugi cosplaying as me!
You know I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
Himiko,
Due to a very stupid reason.
this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carry.
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
It's not even him. Like, I don't think you understand. I hate Kokichi so much, and I know the way he talks. I know the way this little shit speaks, and this is exactly the way he speaks. Kaito should not be doing this good of a job impersonating him. There's no goddamn way.
That's wrong! I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it. It's the truth! Please believe me!
That's true.
I believe you.
Shut up.
Not you! If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying!
That is true. But can we really trust Himiko here? She was acting very suspiciously. I mean, yeah, what she said happened is basically what we thought happened, so yeah, I believe her 100%. I 100% believe her.
I'm not the culprit!
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow!
Oh, stay still. What? I was gonna prove that you didn't use it because you don't know how to assemble it, which I can prove with this. But then it just started flipping around the screen because quality game design is not something that Spike Chunsoft knows how to do. Just have the words flip around the screen, why not?
That's true.
Try to shoot it immediately this time. Shoot it. No, I don't know why that worked, I guess. Okay.
I don't think Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
The crossbow inside his case was disassembled. Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it, but I don't believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
He didn't teach me that! Right, Maki? What's wrong? Are you mad about before? Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me, so I lied.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
Sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
I don't believe for even a second that Maki would have had been convinced to not lie to protect Himiko. There's no goddamn way. I don't believe that even for a second. That's bullshit.
I told you! It's just like I
She should have said that immediately. I call bullshit.
Who suspected me needs to apologize right now!
She changed back so fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Then, why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
I was asked to.
Obviously it was Kaito. Obviously it was Kaito.
it. Was it Kaito?
Huh?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar. Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it. Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Cause I know you like me.
Nuh-uh! I hate you!
But I like
Oh my god.
Don't play with Himiko's heart.
But to think that Kaito asked Himiko to do that, maybe Kaito was trying to keep the promise we made yesterday.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason. Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror on human beings.
Don't bully the person you like.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
What is happening? What is
Himiko,
What is happening?
why did Kaito ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. So I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me. I got startled and wet myself a little.
Not details we needed.
Get him a crossbow.
That one part was, you know what? Never mind. So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise. I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
And that just adds more credence to the idea I presented earlier, where the first shot is in the arm, second shot's in the back, third shot was to try to kill Kokichi from Maki, but Kaito wasn't used as a meat shield, but got in the way to stop Maki from killing Kokichi, and that explains why he got shot in the arm. That's exactly what happened. Yep.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorm.
Presumably, Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed of the crossbow. And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
And there's proof of that. Well, no, there's proof that both of them were damaged by the crossbow, because we have Kokichi's clothes to prove it. But that's not because Kokichi fired a shot. Maki fired 2 shots and Kaito fired 1.
But when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes in the back and sleeve. The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
And it was Kaito who shot him, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
That literally, you've never tried to stray away before. The only reason you're saying is because you know that if we do that, it's going to implicate you, which doesn't matter because we can still prove you didn't do it. We can prove that it was Kaito who killed Kokichi at Kokichi's behest. Maki's been acting strangely, but why? Does she know something? If so, what does she know?
Maki's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle. 'Cause in the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
No.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No, it's too soon. There are still mystery.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
No, we don't. Stop saying that.
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter.
Oh, how utterly hysterical. The idea of Danganronpa writers suddenly having a character say that it bothers them that mysteries don't matter, when in the first 2 games, and probably Ultra Despair Girls, and including earlier in this game, they're like, oh, don't think about it, still use your pesky little logic to think critically. Logic doesn't matter, turn off your brain, just... I hate Spike Chunsoft.
It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really me think about things.
For the first time in fucking forever.
After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that.
What?
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
No, we didn't. You put a crown on yourself and walked away. That's not finishing a discussion.
Be alive since the killing game's still going.
He's not the mastermind.
Voice is even coming from the exisal and everything.
Which is bullshit, by the way.
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier. Did it?
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this exisal has a voice changer.
Okay, a voice changer doesn't change your attitude, personality, and word choice. It just changes your voice.
Ha! Because of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi. But no more! Sorry for the wait, guys! The luminary of the stars has arrived. This time for real.
What? What's going on?
I told you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all. There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Huh? So Kaito's in there after all? Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him?
You were tricked by him. You're being tricked by him, Maki. What are you talking about? Don't open the UI.
That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki Roll. Don't you believe me?
Don't ever call me that!
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
Yeah, okay, you don't need to. Just open the lid to prove that. Oh my god. Nobody thinks!
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
I tried to do that earlier with the clothes, but that didn't fucking work. It should have worked, but it didn't work. Maybe that's just what I want to believe. Is it really true? What story does the evidence tell? Does that story end with Kaito or Kokichi being the victim? I need to give a well-reasoned answer to that question soon. I can't look away from the truth. The victim of the case... well, the answer is Kokichi. Because he's the one who died. What's the evidence? We have no shows Kaito's the victim. I don't care what the evidence shows. No, wait, no it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It literally doesn't. What? Wait, his clothes are in the toilet. What are you talking about? Really? Fuck off. I hate this stupid game. His clothes are literally in the goddamn toilet. We went over the fact that his arm is dangling out of the thing earlier. I explained to you how the video was fabricated. What else do you want me to say? His clothes are in the damn toilet. Nobody fucking thinks in this universe.
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi? Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
I'm trying, but no one's smart enough to realize that.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito.
Yes, he is.
Kaito is already dead.
No, he's not.
There will never die.
Oh, now what?
Good, good. This is already more entertaining. Now, the ultimate academy.
Oh.
All right, let's give it everything we've got.
I've never felt more disconnected from Danganronpa before. I've never ever felt this disconnected from it. No one is thinking about anything. Nobody is thinking about anything. I don't. This is just pain. This is actual pain and agony. I don't know what to tell you. It's the evidence is clear as day that Kokichi's the one who died. And why am I on the side of Kaito? I want to be on the other side.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the exisal.
Okay, X is all.
This, unless he comes out of the exisal, we can't confirm that.
He said that he can't leave the exisal because he's injured.
Injury.
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Crushed. Yeah, it's just.
Did you watch the footage?
It's just so obvious. Just one after the other.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi.
And then it just drops me onto the next one I need to shoot out.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind, but
50-50.
The mastermind is still alive. Inside that
Both, I still call bullshit. Both words are in that thing. It's a 50-50 shot.
I got this.
Okay.
Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
Oh, it's just. I don't want to be on this side. It has. Literally, all the evidence points to being Kokichi. What are you fucking talking about? This is so stupid. Oh my god.
I don't want to believe it. In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one.
Oh, it doesn't.
I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
then the one here is.
Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
Just open up the hatch.
What a sick joke!
Show who it is.
you're still an asshole.
True, and I can't forgive her. But we still need to stay calm, be rational. Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah, just keep calm and carry on.
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but what do you think, Maki?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Hey, I said, what?
There is such a dissonance between myself and what's happening right now. I've never felt more diametrically opposed to what these people are talking about in their thought process. This is so jarring.
Going on.
If you need to ask, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
But only one crossbow.
Well, I brought my dinosaur who eats force field dogs.
My research lab.
Still, only one arrow was fired.
No, there were 3 arrows. There were. Okay, it's the second one on the bottom row. Okay, there were 3 arrows fired. There were 3 arrows found at the scene of the crime, which would be you'd think would be obvious, but I guess not. Okay, now we get to do all that over again. Yay, we get to sit here and watch and go through it all. And if I miss the truth bullet, then we get to sit through it all again after that. All right, here comes the moment to shine. Shoot it. There we go.
Wait, Miko. What do you mean, one arrow?
Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow.
Are you positive?
Of course! There's no way I got that wrong.
Well then, that's strange. There were 3 arrows in the back.
3? I know I only gave it one. Kaito even told me to only bring him one. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
There were 3 arrows at the scene, but Himiko said that she only brought 1. What is going on here?
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
but we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them. So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Then where did those arrows come from? I don't think Himiko was lying. There must be some angle to this we haven't considered yet. What is it? What could have happened? Think. I need to think. Yes, you do. You've been doing a colossally terrible job of thinking so far. Because you still think that Kokichi's the one, Kokichi's still alive, but whatever. Hopefully this goes by quicker now that we got that bonus skill. Just have to wait and see. Yeah, that's way quicker. Arrows give to... how many arrows did Himiko give to Kaito? Oh wow, that's way faster. That is way faster. That is way faster. That's nice. Yeah, that goes by exponentially quicker. Okay, that's very glad I purchased that skill. Again, this isn't hard. Also, that car's at a weird angle. It's not hard to do this. It's just time consuming. So, you know, the faster we get it done, the better. Because again, the quicker we beat this game, the better. So, you know, I guess it's all for the best. One's the far left one, I think. Yeah. Okay. She only gave 1 arrow. Now the other two came from Maki. If that's the next question gonna be. Or if that's what the next question is going to be, but I guess only time will tell. Alright, give me some letter cubes. There's one there, back to the left. Missed that one too. Okay. Well, I tried to get them all, but I didn't get even, I only got 2 of them. It's fine. Arrow, were all the arrows inside the hangar? Yeah, were all the arrows inside the hangar? I'm guessing at the beginning? Or the whole time or something like that? From, there was a Hinamonokumi there, didn't even see it. Well, all the arrows inside the hangar from the, well, I guess there's the question spelled out all the way. Yeah, so I was kind of on the right track with what I thought it might have been. Were all the arrows inside the hangar from the start? Thinking game, yep, okay. Oh, by the way, the answer was no. They were not all inside the hangar from the start, because Himiko brought 1, and then Maki brought the other 2. So, solid nope on that one. And, boop. Alright, and there's 3 phases, so 1 more question to go. And I'm guessing it's going to be who brought the arrows. So, and of course, the answer to that is Maki. Oh, dear. Oh, why? Oh, they're going by the speed of sound. Okay, slow. Barely got that one. Yeah, I think it's going to be who brought the arrows. Yeah, who brought the arrows. That's definitely what it's going to be. Barely got that one. Oh, okay. Excuse me, who brought the 2 arrows? Give me a letter cube, please. There we go. Wow. That was way faster. That went by way faster. Again, this has never been a bad minigame. It's just been a very long minigame. So, the quicker we can get through it, the better. So I'm very glad I bought that skill. Okay, none of those people, third party. We're good. I thought it was going to ask me for Maki's name specifically, but no, I guess a third party, I guess, works.
Additional arrows were brought in by a third party?
A third party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko? That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
Oh, really, Maki?
If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the whip. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Yep.
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Which doesn't apply to Exisals, which you could have easily gotten into with the use of the electro hammer we found by the Exisals. So, that doesn't really matter.
Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
Not the Exisals, it wasn't. It was completely closed up. Can we confirm that? I feel like there might be another way. Some way that we haven't figured out yet. I'm looking something. Obviously, the Exisals. Obviously, they could have used an Exisal. Oh, Hangman's Gambit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, Exisal. There's an E right here. There's an X right here. I need an I, an S, and an A. Okay, I there. S there. And then an A. And an L. That was not an L. I thought that was mean. I saw the line. I thought it was an L. It was not an L. This is an L. Exisal. There we go. Easy. Probably the shortest Hangman's Gambit we've had in a long time.
That's it. The exisal. The exisal could be used to enter the hangar. We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the exisals, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an exisal.
I saw an exisal enter the hangar last night. So was this third party piloting it?
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an exisal?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an exisal. After all, the hangar is where the exisals are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an exisal comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an exisal, the security system wouldn't catch them. Because it'd be a hassle to leave the exisal every time you have to put it away.
So it's like Shinichi said? A third party got in an exisal and entered the hangar? But can just anyone pilot an exisal?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Nipples too?
Anyway, this third party commandeered an exisal and infiltrated the hangar. That same person must have brought the other two arrows with them.
I told you that's impossible. There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an exisal. It's not possible.
What? Not possible.
What are you talking about? What are you thinking? What do you know? Why are you trying to hide it? Why? Why won't you tell me? Well, it's because she's the one who got into the exisal suit, obviously, and she used the electro hammer that we found by the exisals. Which is one of the ones in our chamber, so let's go ahead and get that equipped.
they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the exisal really that difficult?
Do we even know how to get inside an exisal?
Yes, use an electro hammer.
There were 4 exisals. And they were all moving too.
So what? Use the electro hammer to disable them.
The electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
No, they weren't.
There's no way to
Oh my god. Oh, I hate it so much. It's so bad. It's really, really bad. I can make a whole video breaking down why this non-stop debate gameplay is just fundamentally broken from every aspect. But I just want to be done. I want it over. I want this game series. I want the game to be over. Shoot it there. It's just torture. It's just torture from start to finish. That's all it is, dude. That's all it is, dude. God, okay, just keep going again. Keep going again, almost there. Final round, switch over and shoot down here.
Wait, not all of the electro hammers were being charged. I know because I found one. There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and the exisal.
That electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an exisal.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 exisals. But this morning, there were only 3.
I noticed that too. Was the missing exisal taken by this third party?
Shuichi is getting warmer. How about you say the answer right now? Who did it?
Maki.
This third party.
Maki. The identity of the third party. The electro hammer gave us a clue. The culprit must have used the electro hammer between yesterday afternoon and this morning. And who's the person who wanted desperately to do it to go rescue Kaito at night and not wait till the morning? Gee, I wonder who among us it could be.
It's you! You're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki? What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said. The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning, Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't he?
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki. And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party. She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab, disabled the exisal with an electro hammer, and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after.
I'll prove it.
Oh, great. Now what? What are you gonna say now? Lay it on me. Come on.
Why are you doing this? Why are you getting in my way?
So, last time when you told me that I need to pursue the truth no matter what, that's fine. But when it applies to you, that's a different story. Even Kite, I can't believe I'm gonna say it, even Kaede was better than this. Kaede was like, yeah, I'm the killer, who cares? You gotta pursue the truth no matter what it is. Maki over here is like, nah. If the truth inconvenience is me, then sorry. Stop using logic and facts.
Getting in your way. Maki.
And I'm not even saying she's the killer.
I'm the third party.
Kaido's the one who killed Kokichi. I'm just saying you took the exisal.
I admit to going into the hangar with an exisal, and then shooting the crossbow.
That was easy.
Kill anyone. I'm not the culprit.
Great, then we don't disagree on anything. We don't disagree on literally anything. We disagree on absolutely nothing. Great. What we don't have to do, no, we don't have to do the rebuttal showdown. No, we agree on everything. We agree she can see she went in there, and I don't think she's the killer. We agree on literally everything. What the really? Speed of sound? Okay. Please, what the hell? Okay. All right. Okay. What the hell? What the hell's happened? What the fuck was that?
Oh no!
Okay, that was some straight up bullshit.
You're right.
Really? I can't rotate it all the way around. I can't rotate this thing all the way around. Okay. That's some straight up bullshit. I literally can't rotate this thing all the way around.
However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
What the fuck? We don't. Oh, why are you limiting my range of motion?
I used the
Why are you limiting my range of motion?
and I used the exisal.
Oh, great. And I'm right when I was starting to like Rebuttal Showdown too.
However, I'm not the because the
Okay,
crossbow
one more. There we go. It's done.
Crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in their hose. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back.
Oh, I need to get the poison out. Because she's gonna say it wouldn't be a lethal blow, right?
Wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
Yes, it would. What the?
That's why the crossbow can't be the murder weapon. Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
I really love it. I love the fact that they've limited my range of motion. That's great. Oh, and it puts it back at the beginning. Oh, great. Great! Right when I started to like Rebuttal Showdown. And all because you limited my... Oh, now it's back! Oh, now I have my range of motion back. Oh, great. Woo! I love this. Oh! And one piece of the... So when I get 75% of the way over there, that results in a loss on my part. But when she has 1% left, then all of a sudden she's allowed to win. What the... Oh, it's like the game doesn't want you to like any of its shit. Like every time you're on the verge of liking a mini game, it's like, nah, we gotta introduce some bullshit to make you not like it anymore. Fuck off.
Wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
There we go.
I'll cut through your words. It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned.
Poison?
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation. There was just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal.
have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit?
There's no way she is! Cause why would she kill Kaito?
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi? Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
The sacrifice the Maki was talking must be she wanted to sacrifice all of us. Hey, that kind of sounds like what Nagito was trying to do in Chapter 5 of Danganronpa 2, which also involved a plan which resulted in placing bombs all over the place and threatening to kill us all, and going insane. Oh no, oh no.
She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Hey, remember Danganronpa 2, Chapter 5? We're doing it again, because fuck you, that's why.
Then, by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer. Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Doesn't that...
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over.
Hmm?
Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Fucking excuse me.
Huh? What?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
Oh, this I gotta see.
What did you say?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it.
Oh my god! Just end me now.
So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
So Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone. Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always like that?
Yes, I've been like this since the first chapter.
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off
Oh
on me.
my god.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Then, what really happened?
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
And so, Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Don't just start narrating
I'll hold my
things
breath.
you're-
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
Oh my god. This is insane. This is I've never been more disconnected from what's happening in this game before. Alright, well that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time to catch you all tomorrow or later today or whenever I upload it for some more Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Goodbye.